Well, good morning, web spiders, and welcome back to the web. I'll tell you what, this is a really lonely, quiet place when the spiders are not here. But I wasn't here much either. I had a wonderful fall break, got a lot of extra sleep, spent a lot of time outside. So hopefully you enjoyed your fall break, got some projects done. It was a good week. I also caught up on some of my schoolwork because sometimes the days are busy around here. I do have some happy birthdays in the web today, so let's start with that. So happy birthday to Mark Cruiser, who's in Mrs. Presnell's class. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Hunter Parton, who's in Mrs. Pate's class. And happy birthday to Cooper Taylor, who's in Mrs. Taylor's class. If you guys will come and see me today, we'll get you a birthday backpack charm and see how you're going to spend your birthday, okay? Don't forget, walking club this Thursday at 6:45. And it may be 6:50. Oh, no, it's 6:45. I want to make sure I didn't give you the wrong time. You can come to school early on Thursdays, and Mrs. Bartram's always here. I'm going to be here this Thursday for sure. I'm usually here, but sometimes I'm doing other things, and I don't have time to walk. But I'm bringing my walking shoes this week, and I am going to walk during walking club, so that is really exciting. If you would like to participate in our walking club, please ask your teacher to get one of these permission slips to send home with you, and then your parents have to drop you off at our front doors on Thursday mornings only at 6:45. We think that would be absolutely awesome. Now, I have a special guest in my studio, but before I introduce him, I also wanted to give a birthday shout out to Mrs. Eaker, who used to be a web spider teacher, and now she teaches at Custer Baker, and to Mrs. Whitlow Hill, who's in our building with program support, just helping us here and there. So they had big birthdays on yesterday, and I think I wished them both a happy birthday on Facebook. But just in case they see our announcements, I wanted to give them a birthday shout out. Now, Nicholas, will you come here for a minute, buddy?
Yes, ma'am.
This is my friend, Nick Nyokas. See him right there? And Nick's going to help me with a demonstration this morning. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard about the Great American Shakeout. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Well, once a year, all across the country, they do what's called the Great American Shakeout. They do what a Great American Shakeout is really an earthquake drill. Now, I know it seems kind of funny that in Indiana, that is there a possibility of an earthquake, do you think?
And there might be a few there, a few here, but overall we haven't had any.
Right. There is something called the New Madrid Fault Zone. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's this underlying, it's way under the earth, and it's a crack. And sometimes there's a tremor in that crack that causes an earthquake here in Indiana. Now, the last time I can remember it, my daughter Maggie is a senior in high school, and she was a 4th grade student the last time I could think we had any kind of an earthquake in Indiana. Now, we didn't feel it here in Franklin. Only the very southern part of Indiana felt it. And she just happened to be on the southern Indiana trip with her 4th grade class, so they felt it down there. And before that, the only earthquake I can remember happened in, are you ready for this? Oh my gosh, this may be before your parents were born. Like 1985? Yeah, there was an earthquake. I was standing in my kitchen, which is just really close here to Webb Elementary, and the windows started rattling. And I thought my mom was in another room banging on something. I thought, what is going on? And it was just a slight tremor in the earth, an earthquake. But what can happen when the earth shakes is things can fall on you. So we do something that's called, now help me with this, Nick. It's drop, stop,
and
hold. So it's stop, drop, and hold. What you're supposed to do in an earthquake drill is find something to get under, okay? So you're going to stop what you're doing, you're going to drop down, and you're going to hold on to something. So I'm going to have Nick demonstrate that to you with a classroom desk, because more than likely, if we had an earthquake in Indiana at school, you would be in your classroom, and that would be a good place to stop, drop, and hold. Okay, Nick, let's go over here to this desk and show us how to do this. So Nick is going to stop. He's going to drop down. Do you see him getting under his desk? And he's hanging on to the legs of the desk. If he wanted to, you could even draw your legs up underneath you. Can you draw your legs up underneath you? Yep. And get almost his entire body under that desk. Do you see that? Now, Nick, face this direction. Turn and face this direction and hold right there. And look, no, this one. Sorry, sideways. Do you see now how his entire body fits under that desk? So he stopped, he dropped down, and he held on to the desk legs. And what he did was he protected his whole body and his head just in case the earth was shaking and anything was falling off the walls or if the ceiling was crumbling down, okay? Thank you, Nick. That is perfect. So you have to remember, you can come on out, buddy. You have to remember stop, drop, and hold, and that will keep you safe. Sometime this morning, I didn't want it to be a big surprise. Sometime this morning, we will participate in this Great American Shakeout, where we are going to stop, drop, and hold just like that. Now, what if you didn't have a classroom desk to get under? You know, you could choose a table, like the table in my office. You could choose like my desk. Look, my desk has a big space underneath that I could get under there and stop, drop, and hold. But there is a possibility that you wouldn't have anything to get under. So, Nick, come right here. Let's stop. Let's drop down, get in a little ball, and then cover your head with your hands, just like that. If you didn't have anything to get under, you would stop, drop, and hold just like this to try to protect your head from anything falling on it, okay? But hopefully during our drill today, you'll be able to get under your classroom desk, okay? Thank you so much, Mr. Nick. Okay, woo, that's a way to start a Monday morning, isn't it? Well, at this time, if you will stand and push your chairs in, let's have a moment of silence. Okay, Nick, you want to help me with the pledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Here we go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Nice job. Thank you. Hang on. Late breaking news coming to me right now.
Pink is A, blue is AB.
Wonderful, wonderful. Guess what? I have got late breaking, hot off the press, exciting news that without further ado I have to announce. 4th grade, this is about you. 3rd grade, your day's tomorrow. And don't worry, everyone will have a day this week. But I get to announce perfect attendance for the first 9 weeks of school and A honor roll and AB honor roll. Happy birthday, Cooper Taylor. He just came in to get his birthday backpack charm. So, in Mrs. Taylor's class, I have 3 kiddos who had straight A's on their report card. Straight A's. That means all A's. I'm going to read this pretty extensive list. Oh, I have more than 3. Sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people with straight A's. That's so awesome. So when you hear your name called today, after announcements come down, and I have backpack charms to give you for straight A's, for AB honor roll, and for perfect attendance, okay? But please wait until I'm done with announcements before you come. So happy birthday, oh, not happy birthday, happy straight A day to Gabriel Barreau Martinez, Ethan Bergman, Emma Brown, Madeline Kepi, Wyatt Nicholson, Adam Ott, Kaylee Richardson, Nicholas Smock, Asa Stevens, and Cooper Taylor. Those are all from Mrs. Taylor's room. My straight A students, that means all A's on the report card, for Mrs. David's class are Maya Alvey, Ryan Dean, Dylan Harris, Grant Hunter, Maya Jesse, Lauren Clem, Madison Prime, Kennedy Urban, and Nathan Ward. So congratulations to all of you with straight A's on your report card. I bet you're reading a lot, and I bet you take your homework pretty seriously and you pay attention in class, because if you do those things, it betters your chances of getting good grades. Now, I also have tons of kiddos working hard in 4th grade that got all A's and B's on their report card. So for Mrs. Taylor's class, congratulations, and yes, come see me after announcements. Brooklyn Burdine, Alex Cantrell, Gage Clark, Elena Eldridge, Felicity Fuller, Caden Gibson, Tatum Guy, Braylee Hampton, Mia Herbert, Hannah Horton, Alan Irish, Liliana Martinez, Aspen Parkers, Josie Reeves, and Allison Satoe. Congratulations! All A's and B's on your report card. And from Mrs. David's class, all A's and B's would include Lily Clark, Bryce Cruiser, Lydia Griffin, Memory Hahn, Brody Joyce, Jamie McCombs, Tatum Miller, Nora Robertson, and Talon Stainbrook. So again, A's and B's. That is exciting. I have one more exciting award to announce this morning, and that is perfect attendance. That means you did not miss a single day of school since we've been in school. Wow. So congratulations, perfect attendance to Lillian McTarsney, Wyatt Nicholson, Braden Schroeder, Caitlin Whitehorse, Lizbeth Aguilar, Maya Alvey, Lily Clark, and Madison Prine. Congratulations to all of you fourth grade hard-working students. Come see me after announcements, and we will get you some backpack charms for A Honor Roll, AB Honor Roll, and attendance. Let's end with our creed, and let's have a fabulous Monday. I'm a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. What are you going to do to show that you're honest? How are you going to represent that you are a good citizen today? And remember, bugging is very different than bullying. So let's try to debug so we don't have any bullies in our web, okay? Have a great day. Make sure you're doing it right.